Hey, what's up, guys? So we're here to talk about a brand new release that came out this week. One of my favorite movies, definitely top 5 of all time. It's going to be Lost Boys. So you can get it in 4K. Obviously, that's the brand new. But you can get it in a standard edition, which I'll show somewhere up here. Or you can get in this nice steelbook. Honestly, I wasn't sold on this until I actually saw it in person. But it just looks really good. Obviously, the inside's not anything crazy. It's just him kind of sitting there, and then you got your regular discs. There's no like disc artwork or anything like that. And then obviously you have Michael right here, and then all the vampires hanging from the bridge. So really, it seems like you get both covers in one, because the original cover, like I said, should be posted somewhere, is basically kind of this, just blown up. So really, it seemed plain. I know a lot of people didn't like this one or the other one. I do like this one. I think this is a cool cover. But then on top of that, you still get the original cover, kind of. Either way, I don't think their original cover is really that bad. If you've seen the movie, it's a big kind of key, pivotal, story part in the movie.
Come with us, Michael.
So regardless, let's get into it. It's obviously a 4K release. So the 4K looks amazing. It definitely looks like it got its just due. The nice thing too is that the Blu-ray also got an upgrade, and I believe the digital copy also got an upgrade as well. So if you had past Blu-ray copies of this movie, it's going to look better on this Blu-ray copy than your original, because both of them got an upgrade on top of the 4K upgrade as well. The blacks in this movie are really kind of crisp and clean. I really enjoy the way it looks. It really, once you get to that boardwalk scene and everything kind of opens up, it looks great. I really enjoyed the colors. I know some people are kind of saying it's a darker movie, but honestly, a lot of the colors in this movie are, black, red, dark blue. Especially that boardwalk, it kind of lights up, and you get that cool jazz session. But other than that, I think it looks great. I don't think it's too black. I think honestly that the blacks in this movie, especially for like the vampire scenes where they're attacking and stuff like that, I guess no spoilers, but if you haven't seen this movie, definitely see this movie. I believe it came out in 1987, so it's been out for a little while. But it's got Corey Feldman, Corey Haim, let's see, Kiefer Sutherland. I know I'm blanking on Jamie Gertz, and why can't I think of Michael's Jason Patric, I believe is the guy who played him. I blank on a couple of different names. But obviously it's got the Coreys. What's nice is all the old special features that were on the old Blu-ray disc were transferred over to this. I really don't think there's anything that changed. I think there's maybe one thing that dropped off. I think they kept the music videos. I kind of just skimmed it a little bit here and there. I didn't go over it with a fine-tooth comb or anything, but I think the music video for it is still on there. I think there's just one thing that got taken off, or one thing I don't think that's on there, but I can't remember exactly what it is. But regardless, everything that got transferred over is on the Blu-ray copy of this. I know the 4K, I think, is just the movie, and then with Joel Schumacher's commentary over the movie as well. And obviously you get that on the Blu-ray copy too. But all the special features usually are always on the Blu-ray copy, so that way there's nothing really on the 4K disc besides the movie and then the commentary on top of that. So obviously, like I said, directed by Joel Schumacher, and it has one of the best saxophone scenes in a movie, I think, ever. I don't think anything can rival it. To this day, this guy still goes to conventions and stuff and does autographs because of this one movie. Also, it has a huge song, Cry Little Sister, by Gerard McHannon, I think, maybe. But yeah, that song blew up because of this movie. So you can't really say anything bad about the transfer. I think it looks great regardless. I definitely would pick this up, especially if you're a Lost Boys fan like me. There was a Blu-ray steelbook, I believe. If I can find the picture, I'll post it up here too. That was limited. I think it was a Target release. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it was a Target release, and that was really kind of sought after. I know they were going to upwards of $100 to $120. Obviously, this is going to bring that down a bit. You want to get in the best quality, so obviously getting that Blu-ray isn't the best quality anymore, but it's still sought after. Obviously, the 4K Steelbook, I think, again, looks great. But basically, I feel like I should be telling you a little bit about the movie as well. It's vampires. Basically, they're in the city of the dead, or the deadliest city in California. These two kids go and live with their grandpa. It's the two kids, their mom. They live with the grandpa, and then basically they kind of realize that the whole city is getting attacked by vampires. Spoiler alert: one of the brothers turns into a vampire because he gets bitten and kind of persuaded over to them, and then really kind of shenanigans ensue when they're trying to figure out who the head vampire is, how to kill them, so that way the brother goes back to just being a normal person and not a vampire. You get the two Coreys, they team up, they've been in a lot of stuff in the 80s. I mean, it's just fun. The way I describe this movie is really Goonies fighting vampires.
You're creature of the night, Michael. Just like out of a comic book. You're a vampire, Michael. My own brother, a goddamn shit-sucking vampire. Oh, you wait till Mom finds out, buddy.
Honestly, if you love Goonies, you're going to love this type of comedy. It's really funny. It's a good movie. It's definitely got a lot of comedy into it, and it's still got horror aspects to it. I wouldn't say it's like hardcore horror by any means. It's definitely more of like horror with comedy mixed into it, but the horror definitely, they don't lean away from it. They don't shy away from it at all. I think Joel Schumacher does a really good job with, this type of movie. Really enjoyable. Definitely go see it. And then other than that, we'll get a review of Poltergeist coming up here soon, and we'll see you guys later.